The game got away from us because of points in transition and some second chance points. I recognize that there are times tonight where we had a pretty small group out there, but I do think we can do a better job as a team, rebounding as a group, continuing to try to maximize our physicality. Offensively, we went through a period of it wasn't not passing, it was just making the decisions about a dribble or a dribble and a half too late. The part that I'll give the team credit for is they didn't quit. I think that they clearly continued to battle all the way through the fourth quarter, generated a lot of catch and shoots in the fourth quarter. Flip made a couple big shots there late, but I'm always proud of the team's willingness to continue to dig in, even in tough moments, and not just fold. Turnovers continues to be an issue. We've got a lot of young decision makers, and I think that they are improving. We've just got to be a little more solid with the ball, especially late in the game. But tonight was a tricky night, being really shorthanded. But I do think that there are still signs of the young players improving. It's hard in different moments when their roles grow rapidly and they're taking on more responsibility than they're used to, and in some situations, more responsibility than maybe they're ready for. So I do think that the pacing and kind of the dosage of your development is important to your success. This obviously is not something that's consistent for these guys where they're getting this many minutes and the focal point of the game for this long. So it's a good opportunity for them to also learn what that feels like, because all of them want to continue to grow in their careers. And everybody always says they want more responsibility and they want more of this and more of that, but you don't really know what comes with that until you felt it. So these moments are big for their growth as well.
We talked a lot about Flip changing his shot, I feel like, recently, but to see him make those clutch shots late in the game with that kind of confidence, what was that like to see as a coach?
Yeah, I'm proud of the work that he's put in. He shot the ball well to start the game and then went through a stretch where he got some really good catch and shoot looks and just didn't make them, that's life in the NBA. But to shoot those two late as quickly as he did, it shows that the work's paying off. I think that Flip's development of his shot is definitely one of the highlights of this year for us. I look forward to continuing to try to help him grow and put him in some different positions to see if we can maximize that even more. But, I've said before, and I'll say again, Flip deserves all the credit because he's the one that's doing the work. It's not just the physical work, but it's mentally taxing to do what he's doing and to stick with it even when you miss. So I'm really proud of his effort.
Have you seen Keontae draw fouls and just get to the line to get easy buckets?
Yeah, Keontae's done a good job of playing in straight lines. He's pretty shifty with the ball. He's good at getting his defender leaning, and then he plays in straight lines. He obviously was the beneficiary tonight of getting fouled, shooting some jump shots, which always helps. But I do think that overall, one of his best offensive weapons at this point in his career is his ability to get fouled. He does a good job with the timing of his gather. I think he's studied a lot of the elite players in the NBA and some things that they do to draw fouls. So it's definitely a part of his game that's really helping him, because some nights the jump shots aren't going in. And when you look at the best players around the league, it's not always just about their field goals made that lead to big scoring nights, but the free throw line is usually a big part of that.
Thank you.
Thanks.